Now we are going to discuss about standardization and adaptation of a product. A marketing strategy where new products or services are modified based on existing products and services is known as product adaptation. However, it is not to suggest that in doing so the companies pioneer innovation. In product adaptation, only a few changes and modification are done in order to adjust as per the targeted market. It is a way to stay competitive in the evolving domestic marketplace or as a way to sell products abroad that might not be appealing to foreign consumers without small or large changes. It is regarded as one of the most influential aspects for multinational corporations. We are going to find that most multinational corporations like McDonald's and Domino's prefer product adaptation as a strategy to enter into foreign markets. When we talk about standardization of a product, standardization is a practice of setting identical characteristics for a particular good or service. It is a one-size-fits-all approach. In case of standardization, all aspects of the product such as quality, the material that is being used, name of the product, packaging, that is the type of packaging used, the taste of the product, etc. are the same regardless of whichever location of the world the company is working in. Let us now discuss some of the points of distinction between product adaptation and product standardization. The first point of distinction is application of marketing strategies. In case of product adaptation, different marketing strategies are used to deliver the products and services to the consumers situated in various geographical segments of the world. That is, for India, one type of marketing strategies will be used. For US, another type of marketing strategies will be used. For say Russia, another type of marketing strategies will be used, etc. In case of product adaptation, the same marketing strategies are used all over the world regardless of whichever geographical location the company is situated in. Next, products which are being offered. In case of product adaptation, varied features of a product are being offered to consumers located in different geographical segments. That is, not the same features of a particular product are not being offered. For example, if we take the example of Domino's, then the product which is being offered by Domino's is pizza, and the various types of pizza can be regarded as the varieties or the different features that the product has to offer. So some types of pizzas are available in India, whereas these are not available in the US. Some are available in the US, whereas some are not available in India, and so on. But in case of product segmentation, the same products are being offered with the same features to the consumers all over the world. For example, Mountain Dew is a product of PepsiCo. The taste, the packaging, quality and quantity of Mountain Dew is same all over the world. The next point is type of customers. Product adaptation caters to the need of homogeneous customers, whereas product standardization caters to the need of heterogeneous customers. Homogeneity of customers means the customers have the same features, whereas heterogeneous means customers having different types of features. In case of product adaptation, homogeneous customers are targeted at, that is, the customers with similar characteristics are targeted at, whereas in case of product standardization, heterogeneous customers are targeted at, that is, the customers with various characteristics are being targeted at. The next point is view of competitors. In case of product adaptation, strategies are being planned and executed to differentiate our products from that of local competitors. That is, the competition is being regarded to be at the local or nationalized level. But in case of product standardization, strategies are planned and are carried out to compete with the competitors at an international level. That is, we are making a strategy which is going to help us compete in the international level. Next point is product offered. As I already mentioned, in case of product adaptation, varied features of the product are being offered to consumers located in different geographical segments. But in case of product standardization, the same products are being offered with the same features to consumers worldwide. The next point is research. In case of product adaptation, more research is required both at the international and local level. But in case of product standardization, research is required at the international level only. The next point is economies of scale. Economies of scale are achieved when more units of a good or service can be produced on a larger scale with few cost inputs. As a company grows and production units increases, the company will have a better chance of decreasing its cost. In case of product adaptation, it is observed that product adaptation results in increasing the cost of production and thus lowering the economies of scale. And in case of product standardization, it is observed that product standardization results in higher productivity due to higher demand, and this has an impact on the economies of scales which lowers the total cost. The next point is value to the customers. Product adaptation is valuable to the customers as the products are being customized as per the needs and requirements of the local customers. But the cost of the product increases because of adaptation of the products. In the second case, it is observed that because of the standard nature of the products, the customers get great deals of higher quality at lower prices. We will be looking into some more aspects of a product in the later videos. Thank you.